Okay, so this is a recap from our lesson 5, which we did a bit of division, but we mainly focused on ratio and proportion. So with ratio, we talked about sharing in a given ratio, and we talked about a particular method, which was add, divide, and then multiply. We also talked about with ratio, it matters the order that they come up. So here we've got 4 and a colon, which we say as 2 and 5. So we say 4 to 5. And that's Jim and Sarah. So the 4 parts, that would be Jim, and the 5 parts would be Sarah. So when we're sharing, first thing we need to do is add to find the total number of parts. So take the ratio, which is 4 to 5. 4 plus 5 is going to give us 9 parts in total. Next step is to divide. And we're going to divide the amount we're sharing by the total number of parts. And in this case, it's going to give us £20. And that is equal to 1 part. So 1 part is equal to £20. The last step is to multiply. And this is where we go back to our ratio. And Jim gets 4 parts. So he's going to get 4 times the value of 1 part, £20. So he's going to get £80. And Sarah's going to get 5 times the value of 1 part. In this case, £100. So this would be for Jim, and this is for Sarah. We also talked about how we could check that we were correct. We could do that by adding these two amounts of money together and just checking that they equal the original amount that we shared. So 80 plus 100 is equal to 180. So we know we are correct. The second thing we talked about was proportion. Proportion and ratio are very much linked. So as an example of this, if I was told that 4 eggs cost £1.60, I could be asked how much 8 eggs would cost. So I know that 4 eggs is equal to £1.60. If I wanted to find how much 8 eggs cost, to go from 4 eggs to 8 eggs, I've just multiplied by 2. I've doubled it. So my price is also going to double. So double £1.60 is going to give me £3.20. Could also be asked how much 1 egg would cost. So again, if 4 is equal to £1.60, and I want to find how much 1 is equal to go from 4 to 1, I've divided by 4. So I'm going to do the same thing with the price. It's going to give me 40p. The last question here says, how much would 9 eggs cost? So there's a few ways of doing this. One of them would be to take the price for 1 egg and just multiply that by 9. A slightly easier way might be to say, okay, if I know 8 eggs is equal to £3.20, and I know that 1 egg is equal to 40p, I could just add those two together. So I could have £3.20, that's the cost of 8 eggs, plus the cost of 1 egg. So 9 eggs is going to cost me £3.60. We also talked about how this might work for recipes, so the principle is exactly the same.